All hail his grace, King Gaemon of Targaryen, first of his name, King of the Andals, the Rhoynar, and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the realm. So hello everyone, and welcome back to the Targaryen episode. In the last couple of days we made the Westerlands, Reach, Stormlands, and the Riverlands all bend to the might of the Targaryen, but sadly the victory over the Reach did not come without cost. Our dragon Asentis, the one that has been serving us all this time, got maimed in the last battle. So sadly, he is now out of use. But we will continue the work that we have done. We will reunite the entirety of the Seven Kingdoms. We will bring Dorne, Vale, plus the North, all back into our grasp. So we will start off with the rebellion as well, which we apparently the jure claims are no longer valid. Well. There's only one thing we can do then. We will have to wait until our son grows up, and the valiant King Daemon, the one that has done all of this great work, shall resign and let his son continue in his footsteps. So 2 more years we will be guiding him. He's already proving a good diplomat and a good fighter, already a skilled fighter. So let's start. We've got a lot of cash, so time to build some stuff. We'll make the Dragonstone the proper holding it deserves to be. We'll start off with another castle town. Let's hope he serves us well. We got a new Maester, which is 22. Very good. You will sing this. So we've got a lot of pop-ups. Our unmarried heir, which is our daughter, which will resign because a woman cannot be fit to rule this great kingdom of Westeros. We've got some important things. As it appears, we will have to claim one of the other castles as their great home and the capital of this great empire. Firstly, we will request our coronation. Excellent. Send out messages to invite all the lords of the lands. I have no words for the people. Of course, the Storm King, the conqueror that got conquered, shall refuse. Do not worry. He is old. He will die soon. Maybe his son prove a more worthy successor. We have already bribed him into liking us. Let's hope it pays out. Of course, we will spend lavishly on the food. We will make sure that all remember the name Targaryen. We will also crush this small rebellion. It has caused us so much trouble. We have to assemble some men to deal with this great threat. Where can we muster more? Here. Sadly, the ram is still... here's a good bit of men. The winter has reached us. Let's hope that no dark things walk in the shadows. Sadly, I have no idea why we're leading the troops, but we got imprisoned. Ask for ransom, please. Oh. What an absolute shame. Yeah, that was dumb of me. I should have much better. Of course, my dear wife will be designed my regent. Let's pick a new ambition. Adopt a lifestyle. Sadly, the independence movement is growing stronger with each passing day. It for a favor as usual. Sadly, he will escape. Fire traders will escape. Waldon Saltcliffe has used his attendance at the feast in Dragonstone to present a petition for justice before the court. Claims that Lord Harag Saltcliffe sullied his honor by having illicit relations with his wife behind his back, and demands recompense for his slight. Of course, it is all lies. Lord Harak is clearly not guilty of these accusations. So, we have to keep an eye open. Crowning of the king. In the name of the god, I, Gaemon of House Targaryen, the first of his name, promise, pledge, and guarantee in the sight of the gods that I will be the protector and defender of the realm, in all ways useful to it, however many, insofar as I am supported by divine assistance according to my knowledge and ability. Today I was crowned by King Gaemon, and formally see the title of King of the Andals, the Roinar, and the Firstman, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, and Protector of the realm. Double event, I guess. This is the newest bookmark, so it will most likely have some bugs. Let's just put it that way. Of course, we can still colonize Oldstone. A little bit of bad feelings from our dear vassals for keeping them. 1%. Don't worry, don't worry. I don't care. We'll honor your applications. We still have some Dragon Riders. I apologize for the cut right there. The king had to tend to some very important business. Anyway, let's muster the rest. The troops. Up, up, up. Help. Apparently I'm blind. You ride here. Will not ride. You should sail there. All of you. Embark. You will all come to here. She'll assemble. Oh, of course. The people. Your Grace, the Kingdom of the Unknowns has currently no... Ooh. Oh, so... Lord Cregon of the Siston Isles, of the House Blacktide, is asking for the Kingdom of the Iron Isles. Let me think. Denied. The Iron Isles. Iron Isles shall be held by me. They were claimed by my father, who was unfortunately killed in the dungeons of Valor, depraved. He was the current Lord of Valyria, the new Valyrian Empire. No, he was actually the Magister of Lys. But New Valyria is growing. They have already claimed Lys and Mir. Soon Tyrosh will fall. What will stop this great Valyrian Empire then? Luckily, we do not concern ourselves. We've got dragons here, and we will soon reclaim the rest of Westeros. Now, hopefully with this, we shall finally end the rebellious royal claim. Wait, oh yeah, probably we can now royally claim. On the Vale. Good, 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 good. Luckily, we still have one dragon egg, in case it ever turns out to be necessary to use it. Let's hope it's not. Now, the old king is tired, so he shall not lead his troops personally. Command will fall to a dragon rider under the name of Aenys. So we shall now sail Dragonstone with all of our fleets combined. Not Dragonstone, the Storm's End. My apologies. We can assign new commanders. Einar, I choose you to be the newest commander in our ranks. I shall be merciful to my dear prisoners, course, as long as they pay the ransom. Now we hold the son of the Storm King. Let's see. Now this is a great victory for us. See how this Storm King, the conqueror that got conquered, feels about his son sitting in my cell. A couple of loyal Liverlander men are taking care of the final resistance of the Storm King there. The final remnants of his great empire that stretched all the way from Dawn to Mount Caitlin. Now that kingdom is all but dreams. Let's assign the rest of the commanders. Galen, you have been serving us well from the very start. Now I ask you for this one more favor. Take Storm's End for us. Sadly, Storm's End is still recovering from the last time we burned it. They should have learned long ago not to mess with us. I will press my claim to Storm's End. Let's hope that my Master of Laws can secure all the required things to get me a claim there, so I can finally take it for my own, even maybe make it my new capital. This great new kingdom. Last of his armies in the Riverlands have been destroyed. His lords have been claimed as prisoners for the new kingdom of Westeros. Perhaps he even had ambitions to be crowned king himself, but sadly for him, that is no longer possible for him. The only thing left for him is death. Now we shall meet his armies in battle. We are no cowards. We shall show him. Now my Princess Rhaella needs some education, of course. I will spend a very good tutor, actually. She is, after all, a daughter. She will not crown the Queen Seven Kingdoms anytime soon. So we shall meet them in the battle. In the Crackclaw Baron. We have to, of course, pick some education and childhood focuses. My dear son, Jaehaerys, a very attractive man, but sadly not the brightest. Shall be a very good diplomat. My daughter, Rhaella, you shall be a master of intrigue. Now my armies chase the Stormlander armies all over Crackclaw Point. Sadly, they still evade us. Luckily, we still have an organizer, which can maybe, hopefully, help us catch up to his armies. My young courtier has finished his education and he's become a charismatic negotiator. Very good, very good. Finally, we have managed to catch up to their host. 14,000 against 6,000. The Stormlander army is being decimated. Victory is soon to be ours. They even went to slow his hiring mercenaries to fight their wars. More, his lords claimed prisoner by us. Our fleet can now relax. They are no longer needed. It can be disbanded, to be honest. Our troops are now on the mainland. There is no more need for them to be transported. Brave Storm King, still leading his troops into battle, even at the age of 66. He is a man I can respect. But sadly, he is an obstacle in the way of the in the United Seven Kingdom Dream. The Western army is killing the rest of the pretenders. He is now imprisoned. He will die. his traitor. Traitors, we strip them, their titles. We strip them, their castles. And now Storm's End is ours. It can be our great capital. Now we will move all of our advisors, our council, and all our court to Storm's End. Dragonstone shall always hold a dear place in my heart. Sadly, now it is time for a new capital to build. He will forfeit everything. You can bend the knee. Sadly, you're not under me, so I cannot release you as I would like to. But an idle council member. Would that be? Oh, of course you. Forum start. Good. And now the Brackens have arrived with a proposal. They want the Kingdom of the Riverlands, the Trident, and I shall grant them that wish. Stormlands shall be the new Crownlands. From there I shall muster my troops. I will appoint the old council. Lord Thornish answers Peter, you can be my new master of arms. You are far more qualified than my previous ones. Lord of Blackwater Bay. You can be my new Hand of the King. Master of Laws, I shall name you Lord Paramount, Guard of the Rich. Master of Whispers, I'll name you Lord of the Red Fork. Some more minor titles to be granted. You can be a commander in my great armies. Now with this final obstacle out of my way, we can focus getting the other kingdoms under our rightful knee. Sadly, that will be a job for my son. Soon he shall grow of age, 16. A young dragon, by the name of Balerion, next to him. This dragon will soon be called Balerion the Black Thread. He will be the dragon that would conquer the Westeros in a different dimension now. Now, it is no longer needed, because King Gaemon, on the back of his great dragon, Azantis, has done the job before Aegon could even be born and ride Balerion to conquer the rest of the kingdoms. Our son, looking decent. Let's hope he turns out to be a good ruler. But King Gaemon will soon retire to the Night's Watch. What's after? What? Nope. Bad legacy to the Dragon Conquest up. Can become Warden of the East. Now. Royal claim on the mountain in the Vale. Please. Honor your obligations, my lords. We go to war another time. But this is not all. We will also. The Dorne is divided. We shall also claim them. Now, armies of Westeros, come forward. 9,000 men from the Stormlands. Right forward. Right south, to be honest. The 25,000 men from the Riverlands, the loyal Riverlandish men, be enough. I will also raise my fleet, comprised of longships from the best longships from the Iron Islands. They shall help me in the conquest of Dorne, along with the personal troops from Dragonstone, those men that have been with me and my father from the very start. All of you embark up. All of you embark onto boats and sail for the Stormlands. Up. Apparently, not everyone has been properly put onto ships. Of course, my loyal lords have chosen to help me. The entirety of the realm shall not take on the job of reuniting 7 kingdoms. They've never been united till now. So the rest of the army shall now. I will ransom you if that is your wish. I will also ransom all of my lords, as long as I will release you. I will release the ones that cannot pay. They were only under the prison is very big. All of you can get released now. There is no reason for you to be in prison anymore. Quickly please embark on the boats. Now you sail. And the troops from Dragonstone also now need to be put onto ships. Along with the men from the Crackle Point, that lord that has been with us from the start as well. These Nissa men are useless to me now. With the Grand Armies, this is no longer necessary. The fleet, the islands, is now already sailing past Castile Lock, where we were in the set of a great victory against the Lannisters. Now they are our loyal vassals, helping us in every war. My spy master has told me that someone has slandered me. Actually, he has a false religion. I read that wrong. Keep the information, says he has been a loyal vassal. There is no reason for us to have blood. Of course, you can be ransomed if you so desire. My daughter already proving quite talented in the way of the sword. No. A grand army she'll go straight to the Vale to show them some humility. The Stormlander men shall all assemble in the great castle of Storm's End, the new capital of the Empire. Soon as we are at peace, we shall build a road network. Shall we not? Because we don't have enough stewardship. Actually, does our steward have 18? Sadly, the road network is lacking competent men to build it. Sadly, the road network will have to wait. All the men from the Stormlands now embark on the ships of the Arnalds and Dragonstone. The army is already moving up. Passes. Sadly, it is plagued. Plagued by low supply. So you must leave a sizable contingent up south. Winter is causing us to have a little bit of problems, but we shall always prevail. Loyal men from Stormlands, please embark on the ships. We're going to an adventure to Dorne. With grace, we hear reports from Stillen that one of your bannermen, Lord Caernstone, is suffering greatly in the captivity of Lemont Viper. Apparently, the unfortunate little Grant is being routinely tortured by his captives. This should not send, sadly. We have little in the way of stopping that. So these are mere reports, we have no fact. We shall sail to Dorne. The Prince of Dorne has still 13,000 troops, which he is leading in Tyrosh. So we'll meet him there. There are 22,000 stack. John, you have the flank. Aenys, our Dragon Lord. We got him. He came to us in the Great Call, when we asked for Dragon Riders from all over the world to help us in our hour of need. Sadly, the supply in the Vale is quite atrocious. 6. So what to do? You should really end that war, please. Thank you, thank you. My dear vassal, I knew I could always count on you. Now we shall have to divide our men into very small contingents in order to... Oh. They walk to us as it appears. No matter. We shall walk to them. Sadly, the supply is less than ideal. 17,000 men, commanded by an organizer, to ensure the best chance of success. Luckily, our dear friends in the Westerlands. He can cope. I have oh, and apparently that caused a bunch of my muscles. What do I have all of those? One's control over or one's control off? Sadly for you, I really don't have that. Failed to protect Bannerman. Well, I wait. You wanted that. Oh, we shall catch them in the field. Stormland and the Vale troops shall meet once again in the battle to end all battles. Fight us and the Vale. Our morale is low at the start, but our superior men and our superior numbers. Come on! Yeah, we're defending against him. He can cope. For Christ's sake. Tell me it's gonna be minus 50 now. So it's minus 25. Only the center of the Vale army is holding up. But sadly our center has also collapsed. Luckily the flanks shall now clean up. Center cannot hold for much longer. And we still have the dragons ready to use. And with that, the Vale army routes, with the knights being slaughtered on the retreat. Great. Now, King Osmond of Mountain Vale is now captured and rotting in our dungeons. I will cross the hands on you now. This is the last time you'll ever cause us trouble. Sadly, 15,000 rivermen died in the Great March. We will remember every single one of them dearly. They are the men that gave us this victory. me for a favor. I will release the rest of you. There is no reason for you to be in prison. Our son. How is our son doing? Our son is sadly a naive officer. That will not stop us. He still has a very good dragon. Valerian. Sadly, Martin is disfigured. He is the king that fought against us so many years ago, back on the shores of the Westerlands. But now he is my most loyal vassal, and I would replace him for no man. We shall siege down the Dornish lands now. Give them gold. They shall receive gold. Very good, very good. Prince Gaemon is already showing up, despite his idiocy. He's still a lunatic. He's still going to be quite a good man. Already at 14 stewardship. Should even get trained. Best of men. My son is now a skilled fighter. He shall be able to push his sons farther than I ever could. My daughter is sadly now suffering from some food poisoning. I will of course let my court physician, a very good court physician, put it lightly, do the job of bringing her back. Sadly, my two children decided to go and marry against my wishes. What can we do? It is the way of the Targaryens. But as it appears, my son, my grandson, would get married to Benera, who is the daughter of the infamous Tyrok Markello, the Tyrant. It sounds like a great idea. Of course we will let them continue with their lives. What can we do? We are Targaryens, after all. Yes, we do expect a dowry. 200 gold. We appreciate it. We will siege down Spotwood and Stanspear. Then we shall defeat their army in the field, and we will bring them back into the royal fold. Siege of Stanspear has been a success. Now just Spotwood stands. Only for 24 more days. Then it shall be done for. Let's raise the speed a little bit. Just for the time of this siege. We will do nothing for now. We have no need in anchoring our vessels. And this that good old dragon. You have served us well. Now it is time for you to rest. It is not appropriate for me to have an affair with my courtiers. I should really not have that trait, tribal leader, but what can we do? Will Lander troops in will have to force accept the marriages. Sadly. Actually, they will not flee. They would rather stand and fight. Well, they will stand and die. They have no chance against the mighty dragons. They are already in full retreat. Even the Westerlanders have now given us their support. We've captured a bunch of their lords. We would be happy to ransom any of them. It's money. It's always good. We still have that. Still have Wardstones. That little castle. To get under our control. Of course I should be merciful to you, my dear Lord Bannerman. Future Lord Bannerman, might I say. There. Mighty army. Mighty Donish army now in full retreat. Ivan the Great. King of the Vale. Previous King of the Vale, now Lord Paramount. Decided to join the war. Of course, we will give back. We'll give them back their old counter positions. Sadly, still have some raiders here. No need to worry. They shall die. Sadly, the independence faction still grows stronger. But these are all troubles for a future time. For now, this is the end of the episode. We've reunited more and more 7 kingdoms. Oh, now both Thorn and Vale bow to us. Only kings of the North still stand, but they're growing quick each passing day. So, hope you all enjoyed. Here on the screen should be the playlist to all the previous episodes. Make sure to leave a like, and goodbye. See you.